So welcome back everybody into another London session recap. This morning I didn't see the market at all. So what I'm doing now is actually backtesting and using the market replay from the xauusd function in order to try to backtest and see more about the setup. So as you can see over here, we're looking at gold now on the 20-tick chart, and the price was already a little bit moving. We can see that there's already enough some volume, and just before the exactly at the 8 a.m., which is the pre-London open, we had this spike up. This could have been a very high risk, high reward, for example, entry over here. But at the time that we're coming into the chart, I mean, right now, what we're seeing these lows, and still there's not really a lot of volume. So I would love to see some price action development and market structure to be formed in order to then have a bias and then look for trade ideas. So as you can see, I will just do the play and let's see how the market moves. So far it's moving okay. You can see that if we entered exactly at the 8 a.m., which is the pre-London open candle, we would have been already in 16 pips profits. But since we never got a further retest of these lows, the price is just moving down. So we're going to see and wait if it creates sort of pivot, a new area of interest, like could be this one, where if it gets broken on the downside, we could have possible further trade ideas. So far it's acting as a support. As you can see, price is reacting, not really breaking below. Let's see if we can manage. So far it's creating exactly the PSA that I would love to take the sells from. So it's creating that imbalance. So I really want to see an aggressive breakout and a retest of that lows in order to take an entry. Now let's see, there's not much volume. It's of course the first 15 minutes of here. We are having this actual breakout of these lows. So let me just zoom in. Okay, so now if we are having a nice and clean retest of these the lows of the order block, I will possibly take a sell. So I will now maybe even slow down a little bit. I don't think I will take an immediate sell below these lows. So far, the first entry, if we enter just from the technical side, not looking at the time, the first entry would have been now in profits of basically 30 pips. And of course, we would be running risk-free, but since we came out, let's do an hypothesis that we're coming into the chart later than that. So we are missing the trade. Let's have a look over here. This is actually a break below, but I'm not really confident in taking this entry. It's not like there's a huge breakout and a continuation down. Now price is a little bit choppy. I don't like this compared to this price action. Yes, the red candles are always engulfing the bullish ones, but it's not like very strong downtrend full of volume that is giving me the confidence of entering sells. So let's see over here. Yeah, it's low volume. Unless there is really something happening, I would probably wait for London to be open in order to take a trade. But let's see. I just want to see. Spike up, spike down, spike up. It's actually failing to break below. So now, in this case, if it's now breaking below in this fashion, that would be for me a possible setup entry. For example, if we close this here, this could be a very high risk, high reward entry. It's closing above the area, so for me, there's no entry yet. Okay, let's see. I would have got the stop loss will be way above there, but of course also the TP will be way below. Okay, so far it's confirming my idea that there's not really that volume and direction so far. The momentum is not that strong in the favor of the sellers. Yes, it's taking his sweet time to even break below now. This will be the next PSA for possible further entry. Okay. So let's move a little bit quicker since we have the finger on the stop button. Okay, not much volume, I would say, not much of a direction. Now we are having a break below. And now I will need to slow down. So this entry will be in a minor profits, will be almost risk-free now. But let's see if there's enough volume and momentum. Okay, this one would have been a perfect entry that I actually missed because it was going too fast. And it would be this entry. I'm not sure if there is enough volume for us to continue lower. Looks like it. Yeah, as you can see, we missed this entry. Now we are like 10 pips in profits. So if we had taken the entry, we will be over here, basically already risk-free, because there will be no point having the having the full 10 pip stop loss now for a quick 20 pip scalp. There's no point risking a full 10 pips, which is also helping us with the risk to reward ratio. Okay, I think we might get stopped out. Okay, I think, yeah, with the spread, we're definitely getting stopped out. Yes, so this one would have been a loss trade, a very small loss, but still, yeah, would only be been around 2 pips. And now there's the volume coming, 50 minutes to London Open. So now that's when there's a possibility that the price will start to move, I would say better, because I want it to actually move in a trendy fashion. Okay, so this one was for the previous trade idea, just for the sake of that. So now let's see if we are having a breakout of these highs. Would be a good possible start of a bullish trend. The momentum is quite good, and we failed to break below 1815, 1816. Okay. Okay, now let's see if we break above and we retest it. Okay, let me just slow down. I don't want to miss it. Okay. So far, no breakout yet. Okay, nope. London Open. Okay, yeah, this is London Open. Lower wick being created. There's also a sort of a space where you could say that this break and retest could be a sell trigger. Not really looking into that so far. But I don't know if I'm missing out on a trade and just be strongly one bias or what. Okay. Okay, so far it's proving me right. Would have been a very, very risky and sort of rushed entry. So I really want to see some trend being created in order for me to enter. Now we have London volume, the lower wick on the hourly has been created. Okay, now we are possibly breaking out. Now you can see that these last highs and the previous one are basically the same. So that's where we can see a breakout and entering on the retest. If that's the case, we could also take a very good chance of taking this buy in anticipation of that, of the continuation up. which could be good, could be a good idea. So just take it. And remember that if the price even goes like over here at 10 pips, in that case, I will move the stop loss right below this these last lows. So risking basically from starting from 10 pips down to 3.5 for pips. Okay, let's see. So far the PSA is holding, not much volume. I would love it to spike up immediately, but let's see. Okay, now we are coming up. Now in this case, unless it goes to 20 pips, now for example, I cannot place the stop loss below these lows anymore. That's because there's no point. So it will basically be the same because now this is the last pivot, but hopefully it will go to around 20 pips, which is what I'm aiming for. Not really aiming for a full 40 something pips. So now this is 20 pips TP. Let's see if he wants to go there. Okay. So far it's looking positive. Okay, now this is good. Now for example, now we are up more than 12 pips. Now you can see that this one was the last one, but this is the most recent lows. So it's basically a break even. But of course I will place it like a few pips below that just in case. So now we are basically risking nothing in order to have a 20 pip TP. When that's the case, I mean, if over time I see that enough times I'm going into these profits and enough times my only risk is lower, is basically 1, 2 pips, 3 pips, then of course even a 10 pip TP is basically a 8 to 1, 9 to 1 risk to reward ratio. So that's very good. Now I will want it to stay above these highs. Otherwise we are basically going out at break even. So far it's very good. Hopefully we're getting a break below, a break above these highs. So now this one was here. This was our entry. Okay, now let's see. I want you to break above, please. Okay, now there's a nice breakout. I'm not moving the stop loss because it's already quite tight, I would say. We could take into consideration at 10, at 15 pips if we want to take it out. That would have been a possible case. But so far it's looking that it's going slowly, but it's moving. Now not even that slow. And yeah, we are very, very close to a 20 pip TP mark. Let's see if it actually reach it or it wants to retrace to our entry. Now, of course, after all this time, there's no point risking anything. So I'm basically just paying my commissions, break-even trade. But the momentum looks good for us to take a 20 pip profit. Yes, so just give it time. As a scalper, probably I should have taken this out. It's a 15 pip TP. And the point is that it's actually lasting too long for me to really like it. We entered, yeah, basically half an hour ago, 25 minutes ago. And yeah, it's moving in my direction, but it's not really, yeah, I'm not really liking it too much. So let's see if it goes, yeah, if we have another spike up, we could take some profits. Okay, yeah, now that's basically at the DP. Okay, so very good. Now you can see this was our trade. A little bit longer, lasted a little bit too much for my taste, but yeah, that was good. And I think this will be the only trade of the London session for gold. And yeah, okay, that's a nice spike up. Now, how much? Yeah, that's basically 40 pips. Wow. Would it go to 45 pips? Let's see. Just curious if we go, but I mean, it's not what I want to scalp. Looks like the momentum is bullish enough. Okay, so let's see. I don't know where the price is right now, but looks like the momentum, there will be a spike up anytime. Our entry was at 18.9. Okay, so you will need to go 23.4. Yes, okay, as you can see. Oh, no, not yet. Yes, it will go into a 45 pips TP, but I mean, it will last like more than an hour, and that's not anymore a scalp. Anyway, the most important part is getting this 20. Also 30 pips would have been a very nice TP to have, but yes, that's a very good scalp that we had on gold. And now what I want to have a look at is actually the same but on Euro USD. So just give me a second. So as you can see now, I'm loading the market replay on Euro USD. We're starting exactly at the 8 a.m. mark, which is the pre-London open, is the Europe session open. And we're going to see that probably is going to move quite like gold. So maybe it will be the same moves, but let's see. Okay, so now let's see the price action. Now we're moving at 10. Let's move so far at 50. I want to see, of course, the break below these lows. Okay. I don't know if there was any news for the Eurozone today. So far we are possibly breaking below, not yet. Okay, now we are breaking below these lows. Let's see if we get one or two candles in that direction, and then a bullish candle closing at this level. Okay, I want to go slower now because I don't know when it will come. Of course, now we are selling. Okay, just give me that spike, and that's okay. For me, this is my entry. And now let's see if it will work out like it did on gold. Nice breakout, very good. Okay, as soon as we are up like 4-5 pips, we are doing the same shenanigans of course, placing the stop loss closer to the entry, in order not to risk the full 2.5 pips stop loss, which is basically the 1%. I want the price, of course, to break below these lows now, but I'm still giving it the space that it might need. So it is having a hard time breaking below these lows. Yes, okay, but if it breaks below, yeah, like this, yeah, up 4.5 pips, the most important thing for me is to actually save up some money on the stop loss. So now I have a 10 pips TP, and the stop loss is basically 0.7. If we wanted to, I mean, this is a huge risk to reward ratio, and we could take it off basically anywhere from 6, 7, 8, 9 pips. Okay, this is a 6 pip TP. Let's see if we have another spike up down. We can take it out in the momentum. Okay, now we are having a spike up. Okay. Okay. Now it's very tempting just to take it out. Okay. Let's see if it gets out at 10 pips. Okay, awesome. So this was the first trade, which is absolutely amazing. 10 pips, just having patience and not really taking anything off with this momentum. So that was really this being afraid of leaving money on the table. That's absolutely what it was. But that's also a good training for me. So that's a very nice and profitable trade during the London session. So now we can move on. Of course, it's still 30 minutes to London open, so probably I will just wait for London to actually open before taking any other trade. But let's see if it's going to move exactly like gold or is actually moving in its own way. Remember, I don't even know if there was any news. Now there's price is breaking below. This could have been an entry, I would say. Luckily, it was not. It was like the missed entry on gold. Probably actually at the same time. Now let's see. Especially now we have 20 minutes before the London Open. Let's see if it gives us some nice idea, some nice setup. Okay, 15 minutes to London Open. Let's see if we get a retest. That I will take it, even though we might be taken out because we know that the London Open will make a spike down. Okay, this can be our entry. It's a very high risk, high reward entry, I would say. Let's see if I can get it better. Oh, I will miss out on the trade. Okay. Okay, so this could have been a nice entry. Okay, this one. Let's see. Okay, no. That was a little bit like cheating. I should have taken a loss over there. New low confirmed and is actually the same. So this is a confirmation that if the price breaks below, that's a very good entry. So now, of course, the retest area is that one. And we are approaching London Open. Let's see how it spikes. 1 minute. Okay. Okay, as you see, London Open made a huge lower wick. This could have been a fake out that we are getting caught in. I know that price probably is going to move up, but it's good to take even take a loss if that's the case. Unless it moves down, yeah, around 4 or 5 pips. Nope, it's just spiking up. I would have not placed the stop loss already that close, and even though it's quite interesting, I don't know if I should take it as a just as per monetary value. Oh, let's see, but I'm absolutely ready to take a full loss if that's the case. Okay, let's see. Okay, so that's a loss, I think. Yes, it's pushing up. Okay, not really, but unless it goes like at 4 pips, I'm not placing it at break even. But if it goes back down to these lows, I will place the stop loss at break even, because after all this drawdown, I'm not going to risk it. But yeah, probably is just pushing up into a loss so far, and that's absolutely okay. So now what are we planning for? What are our trade ideas? So this one, of course, is not relevant anymore. I will want to see these areas to be broken on the upside. London, okay, 908. Yes, this could be an intermediate PSA. This could be a very high risk, high reward entry. It's not something that I really advise because I'm not really sure. It's something is basically the same that I did on gold, sort of intuition, sort of the failure to break below. But still we have, we have 4 pips. So even if it just fails to break above, there's a high chance that it will go there. And if it does so, I will be basically at break even. Let's see, just to test it. Remember that I lost 2.5 pips, but I had a profit of 10. So it's a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which allows me a lot of space to do whatever I want. As you can see, already we are reaching the 4 pips, so now there's no point having a full stop loss. And it can be placed right below this lower wick. So now this is a 1.1 stop loss. And let's see if it actually manages to break above. 10 pips would be exactly at the level of our first entry. Now let's move a little bit faster and let's see if it breaks. Okay, as soon as it breaks out, for me, that's a very good thing. I'm paying for my commissions and let it run. Okay, awesome. So just 18 minutes after London Open, we got these retest buys with the sells and second buys. So it's actually very good. Now probably we have this PSA, but it was an old one. So now let's see if we get maybe a retest of these lows, of these highs, and then a continuation up. This one was very good, but since we were already in the trade, it was not really relevant for this trade that we took. Okay. Let's see if we got a break and retest, or it's actually just pushing up. Okay, now the PSA of reference should be this one. Even here, there's quite a cluster of orders. So if we want to maybe like a risk a 0.5 for that, just taking sort of even if he loses, it's okay. Just to take the trade. Okay. Yeah, looks like it's going to, okay, nothing. Let's see. If it goes to these highs again, I will move the stop loss to these lows. And let's see if we can manage to have a breakout. Since this was a sort of a burner trade, even if we get like a 7 pip TP, that's okay. Okay, so now we're up basically 5 pips. I can either just place it at break even and let it go. If it wants to go to the full TP, that's okay. But we are possibly facing this rejection on the left hand side. So that's basically risk free. So whatever it happens, it happens. If it breaks above, yes, there's a high chance that it will go to my 10 pip mark. Okay, okay, yes, very good chance. And we got our third and final win on Euro USD. Very, very good. It was a less risk on this because we were already up, and so it's a very good thing. So just as a recap, we got this win. We should have got another loss. Then we got this loss, an actual loss, a further win, as you can see, and then a further one. That's very good. And yeah, let's just see how it will finish the session. We move up even further. Now it's retesting these highs, you can see. Let's see if it will hold. I'm talking about these highs. Let's see if they hold. Yeah, as you can see, even any entry over there, you would be already at break even. So let's even see, yeah, if it breaks above. Let's see if it goes for a 10 pip. 10 people should be above there. Okay. We're testing this cluster of orders. Okay, looks like there's a, okay. Let's see if there's a shift in momentum. We'll just see if it goes to further 10 pips. We said it will be over here at the top of the word pips. Okay, as you can see, it will reach 10 pips even this trade. So let's say that we miss a further win, as well as we missed a loss over here. No, just not to forget about it. Okay, so this one would have been a loss, but we would have more wins than that. So guys, I hope you enjoyed. This was the first time looking at the charts this morning. It's always very good to have a backtesting live session, and thanks to this market replay function, it's actually very good and very easy to do. And hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.